Today we're in Wilmington, North Carolina, where 5 people have gone missing for over 20 years unsolved. Today we're searching for one of those missing people, Barry Maurice Aiken.
5 missing people from the Wilmington area. None of them are connected, but there is something similar in these cases.
Little is known about them, and the clock is ticking to get answers.
We've had very limited information come in on them over the years.
And detectives are running out of time.
We're coming up on a time period where we probably will never get any other information.
In February 1993, 21-year-old Barry Maurice Aiken was reported missing by his dad.
From 2030 Wrightsville Avenue. According to Mr. Aiken's father, Barry was depressed at the time. Barry also suffered from seizures.
On February 24th, Kunak says Aiken's dad came home and Aiken wasn't there.
His wallet was still at the house, his ID, his money, and Barry was nowhere to be found.
He went missing in a 93 Nissan Sentra, and his family's been looking for him, looking for answers. So today I'm with Jeremy from Exploring with Nug, and we got both of our boats today. We're going to be searching the Cape Fear River. It runs into the Brunswick River. There's a lot of bodies of water to search, so we're going to be out here a lot today. There's not a ton of daylight left, so we're about to get moving, but I think we're going to be able to find some vehicles. What do you think about today?
That's a big river. I bet you we're going to find a vehicle really quick.
Yeah.
And there's numerous missing people from this town, even though one guy went missing in his car, but who knows? There might be a pile of cars out here. Right. Who knows? We're gonna search and see what we can find.
We could find one of the other missing people without knowing it, but we're trying to find Barry today to help his family out, bring them answers, and do whatever we can with our set of skills. Let's get the gear and get the boat and head on. Guys, we are doing the sonar right now. We've got Nug over here. We actually just came across a truck a little ways back over there.
Went right over top of it. Check it out. See right there? That is on the right side. We directly went over it. That is 100% a pickup truck. I know you can just tell. You see, here's the bed. It's the front, sitting on its wheels. 100% a pickup truck.
We're gonna turn around and go look at that again, but we're not looking for a truck. We're looking for a Nissan Sentra. That's a pretty small car, right?
I don't know. I just know it looks like a pickup truck.
Here's a picture of what we're looking for, but that's a pickup truck. So we're gonna turn around and go over it again. There's something sticking in the water right there. It's like a big telephone pole or something. So guys, I think there is a truck right there. The shadow looks a little weird this way, but I'm pretty sure that's a vehicle right there on the left side. I'm gonna spin around and try to get a better image for y'all. What do you think, man? That's a truck, right? So your image probably looks a little better than mine. Here you can see Jeremy's sonar, what it looks like. The shadow is casting. I mean, it looks like the right shape. Right there. We're right underneath this bridge. I mean, the boat ramp's right there, so definitely it would have drifted down a little ways. There was a pretty big current. I mean, it's like up to 30 feet. 10 feet right here.
Does it look like a pickup to you? Another one?
It kind of does, yeah.
I mean, it looks like you see wheels. I think that's another truck. If I had to put money on it, I bet that's a truck. There's 2 trucks, I think, right there. We're not looking for a darn truck.
We're not looking for a truck, and I don't know if they're probably stolen or not reported if there's people in there. So
we can mark them both, dive them, like 10 minutes, we can see if we can find tags or something.
Yeah.
That one's definitely a truck. That one
might be.
I mean, it sure does look like it to me. It looks like it's been sitting there a lot longer though.
Well, let's go up a little farther and see if we can find a car.
All right.
And then come back, because we know that's going to be fairly easy to get to.
Yeah, definitely.
But all right, we're going to keep on going. Pretty cool. There's the fire and rescue boat. Jeremy's a little ways behind me checking this old boat ramp he found. He's gonna catch up. It's really busy out here. There's a lot of boat traffic, so I'm trying to be careful because these are pretty good boats, but I don't want to get flipped. All right, guys, where I'm at now, I'm kind of going by this old dock site. I don't know if it's a shipyard or what, but there's all these posts, so I'm trying to stay away from those. Just be careful. So right over here to my left, there's this old shipwreck. Wonder what that looked like in its heyday. Guys, check out this massive thing I just went over. I think it's an old boat. That thing is crazy looking. What you thinking? I don't think so, but I'd say we go down this creek right here a little ways. There's apparently a couple ramps. And then we'll head back. We can book it back, I guess. All right, so you guys can see we're heading down this offshoot Smith Creek down here to the right. And we just searched all up and down this main stretch of the Cape Fear River. I don't know if he could be down this, but we're gonna check just a little ways and see. But it's super shallow. It's so shallow, there's not even a depth. Hopefully I don't hit something. It looks like it'd be sandy.
Did you break it?
Well, you see, I ran out of gas and then I got stuck. It's like less than a foot deep over here, so I don't think there's a car. But I saw these cranes and stuff. There's some sort of factory. But we don't know what this looked like, you know, 93. That's why I was curious, because the neighborhood he lived in is all over here.
Yeah.
I don't know. I kind of wanted to check right there, and then we'll head back to the trucks, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, even though we know it's not his vehicle, but
indeed. I mean, the trucks could be something else. Who knows?
it could be. Guys, we made it down this cove next to this old boatyard, and it's too shallow though. It's only 7 feet. I don't think there's going to be anything here. So we're going to go a little bit ways down, and then we're going to head back to where we got in. There's a tire right here, dude. I wonder if that's the truck. You never know. We got back to where the trucks are. They're right kind of below my finger over there, right next to this bridge. And we're like probably 90% sure it's a truck. It's definitely not Barry's because he had a car. Well, we don't know, you know, it could be linked to another missing persons case, or at least stolen. If we can get a plate off of one, there might be 2 out here we thought we might have seen, but this is definitely one. So we're trying to get it hooked right now with the magnet. I'm gonna get in Jeremy's boat. We just tried it separately and it didn't work out, so.
Don't tell everybody that. We're awesome, we're professionals.
So Jeremy, we went all the way up the river. We didn't see anything. The only thing we saw was right these trucks closest to the spot we put in, which is typically how it seems to happen, I guess, like where vehicles are in the most public, obvious spots.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. When you drop the magnet, go on this side, and we should be able to, like, once I like hit this thing right over top of it, we're good to go.
Actually, I'm stuck to something right here. Something's stuck right there.
That ain't it. I don't know what the hell you're stuck to.
Oh, I got something. What is that? Is that a trailer hitch? Yeah, it's on. Let me get a buoy. All right, I got the magnet. I'm pretty sure I got the magnet on this truck. Jeremy's not so confident that I do, but it felt like it was on there.
If you're not on it, the truck is really close to you, so.
But it's like 30 feet down, so.
It's gonna be dark. You might be able to see those with a good light. I got that tech light if you want to use that.
Well,
you have your own light, don't you?
You want to give me yours on my hand and I'll take mine on my head?
Yeah, because that one's good for like what this is.
Yeah. Should be fun. All right, guys, so I'm getting my dry suit on now. We're gonna head down there really quick because the sun's setting really fast, so we're gonna make this fast. I got my dry suit from Dive Right In Scuba. If you guys are interested in getting a dry suit or any other scuba gear, you go to diverightinscuba.com. right, guys, we just got down to the spot where the rope is. As you can see, the sun is setting quick. I got all my gear on. I'm gonna dive down. Jeremy's gonna stay top side. And hopefully I can make this quick in and out, grab the tag, and get back up. It is like a 30-foot depth, so it's gonna drop off really fast. I mean, that should be interesting.
It's a pretty steep.
Yeah, but
steep.
You know,
I just hold on to the rope and not even think of it.
Yeah, it'll be fine. We'll make this quick, so let me get my gear on and get down there. All right, guys, let's go down.
All right, guys, so I'm going down, and it's about 30 feet below, and this is pretty sketchy because it's a sharp incline, and it keeps going past. The truck is basically on the incline, so on the other side of it, you can kind of see it up in the left corner here. There's pretty much zero visibility, but I'm kind of going around, trying to see if I can find a tag or an emblem to identify this vehicle, and it was pretty challenging.
What's the word, bro? Got me nervous. It's getting dark, and I was like, man, you better hurry up.
So, it's a truck.
All right.
There was no plate on it.
Okay.
I think it's just a single cab truck.
Okay.
But it's got those little tiny windows on the back. The back cab, I guess. It's not even a cab, I don't think.
Oh, you're talking about extended cab. It's not a full back seat, but it's like those weird.
It's like a
half a back seat.
You can maybe sit back there, I think. I don't know. It's hard to tell.
I got you.
The visibility was like 5 inches, dude. I had to have the light right on there to see anything. It's kind of like it's at an angle, dude, because it's just a drop off. It goes straight deep down there. It's kind of spooky.
Did you find do you know where it is?
I don't know what type of truck it is, but it says made in USA on here. I don't think it's.
How'd you manage to get the stuff on the inside?
I reached inside the broken back windows, and all this stuff was floating, and I was like trying to see if there's a body in the front. There's no body. I mean, it was pretty full of sand, but all that stuff was floating on the top, so I just grabbed all that, the mirror.
All right. Well, let's get out of the water, and then we'll start seeing if we can match those part numbers to a vehicle.
All right. All right, guys, finally got out of the water, got out of my dry suit and all my gear. It got dark really super fast, as you can tell. We're right still by the water here. I was able to pull a few parts off of the truck to try to identify it. So here are the parts I was able to pull off. Here's the 2 sun visors, and then I also got the rear view mirror here. And these are pretty nasty, I'm not gonna lie, that's really gross. These actually do have a part number on the back here. Ichiko, and there's a part number, M0011. So I looked it up, and apparently it's a 2001 to 2004 Tacoma. And that's exactly what it is. Looking at the picture you can see here, I was feeling around through actually the back small windows because they were broken. And I reached in and grabbed all this stuff because it was kind of floating on the top. I'm guessing a stolen truck. There was no plates on it, but I think we're about to report it to the police.
That's who will take it.
Hey, my name is Adam. I'm a search and recovery scuba diver, and I was just calling because I was diving in the Cape Fear River over at the Dram Tree Park, and we actually found a truck that's underwater, and I was just calling to report it to y'all. It looks like it's been in there a good while.
We'll have an officer dispatched as soon as possible. Call us back if anything changes or if you have any further information.
Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. All right, so just gave the police a call, and they're going to send an officer out to, I guess, maybe get the information from us, and we can point out exactly where the truck is and just report it and let them know that it's here. If they didn't, it sounds like they didn't know that it was already out here. So, you know, vehicles don't belong in the water. We always try to at least report it and do what we can to, you know, alert their dive team to come, and they can have it removed or whatever they want to do. We'll find out, I guess, when the officer gets here. How's it going?
You all happen to call us?
Yes.
Yeah, I called you.
What's up?
So we're a scuba diving search and recovery team. We travel around looking for missing people, missing vehicles, and we actually found a truck under the water right past that bridge. It's a Toyota Tacoma.
Is it close to the fence that's over there?
No,
I mean,
see where that pillar's at? It's on this side of the pillar, but it's about a good 30 feet out into the water.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I mean, it's 30 feet down. So we dove down like around 5 o'clock, and actually we pulled some of the parts off of it here. That's how we identified it, because there was no license plate on.
Okay.
We usually pull the license plate off to see if it's linked to a missing persons case.
Okay.
I stuck my hand in trying to see if there's a person. I think it's probably a stolen truck. We just wanted to call it, like, report it to y'all. We didn't know if y'all already knew about it or what may be the case.
Let me, basically we were trying, because we got housing right here, so we were making sure you guys weren't crazy.
Oh, no, yeah, no.
You'd be amazed. So let me call my sergeant real quick with what the information you guys got, and we'll see what they want to do with it.
Okay. Perfect. Good, Adam.
Where is it? Where exactly is that?
So, right past this bridge, that pillar, it's about 50 feet out, and then like 30 feet down on like the incline, because it's like
yeah,
that.
there's a sheer drop right there. Is there any sediment around the truck that you could tell? I mean, I know it's hard to see down there.
It's pretty. So it's a Tacoma.
Yeah.
The back, like, small windows are busted. That's how I reached in and I grabbed these parts off of it.
Okay.
There was no plate on it. Usually we pull the plate to identify, but it's pretty full of mud.
Yeah.
And it didn't feel. I mean, around it, there's like big rocks.
Yeah.
It's kind of.
Because I know there's 3 trucks down there.
Yeah. Okay.
There's actually 3. One was actually an insurance fraud scam.
Okay.
And we actually arrested the guy for it.
Nice.
But what I'm going to do is, if I could get your contact information, I will talk to one of our dive unit guys. He works on Monday with actually the sheriff's department, who has a dive team.
Gotcha.
And they'll probably go back out there and confirm if it's a new one or if it's the ones that we already know are down there. And if they confirm that it's a new one, then they'll probably send the dive team down to investigate it. As of right now, I'm guessing it's probably going to be the ones we already have marked down there. And I have them all marked on our sonar.
Did you?
So,
okay.
Yeah, they're all marked on our sonar. The issue is that our lift actually has an issue right now, so I can't get the boat in the water. I could if I, had called someone in to bring the 350 to launch the boat and then get out there. But it's not an emergency situation, so we're not going to do all that right now. So
we thought we might have seen another one.
Yeah, there's 3 between. There was 3 pretty much like right here. A lot of people.
That's what we thought we saw one right here.
A lot of people dumped them.
Yeah.
Coming down the boat ramp.
But
like Florence, they all moved. Every single one of them like shifted during Hurricane Florence.
I can imagine.
Last year, we had a guy. He was either drunk or high. Yeah. Him and a buddy were in a brand new rental Challenger.
Really?
And went down Market Street. Are you familiar with Market Street at all? Basically, if you keep going down Market Street, it runs straight into the river. And he flew down Market Street at probably 80 miles an hour and launched it.
Just into the WECT newsroom, an update on that deadly car crash in the Cape Fear River. We've learned the car was going nearly 100 miles per hour when it slammed into the water. It happened just after midnight, August 28th, at the intersection of Market and Water Streets in downtown Wilmington. The bodies of Jamel Sneed and Frederick Brock were found inside the Dodge Challenger when it was pulled from the water.
It gets gnarly out there.
I've heard people are like, "You're diving? That's crazy.
Like, you're nuts."
Yeah, there's all kinds of snags and everything.
Yeah.
So like, we wouldn't dive tonight. We wouldn't dive unless GD had like a report or a witness of somebody going in the water or something like that. Like, we'd wait until tomorrow morning to just dive on unknown or whatever. Yeah. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we just want to let you guys know essentially, and then.
Guys,
thank y'all, appreciate it. All right, guys, that is going to wrap up this search. Unfortunately, we were not able to find Barry's car. We did find this Toyota truck. As you can see, all the officers behind me came out, and the dive team said that there's been lots of vehicles out here that they pulled out. They think this is one they already know about, but Monday their dive team's going to come dive it themselves, and they're going to confirm that. And if not, maybe they're going to remove it. So, we always just try to call and report things, and huge shout out to the police department here. They've been amazing to work with, so thank y'all so much. We're gonna keep looking. This is not the end just because we didn't find him. It still was a long shot looking for Barry. This has been almost 30 years. But one of the things we try to do is, bring awareness to these cases. There may be some clue that one of y'all watching has. So if you guys know anything, please reach out to us, me, Jeremy. I'll have the links in the description, or the local law enforcement regarding this case. I'll have that down below. But really, really appreciate y'all's support. We're going to keep looking, keep searching. There's so many missing people out there, and we're going to do our best to try to find them. But that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I'll see y'all on the next adventure.